Hey guys, we're just after work here, gonna head across in the home line and check things out. But earlier this week, out in the field here, there was 4 big bull elk right at dark. We couldn't get very good pictures, but we got one big round bale I ended up having to leave out here in the field. It had to kick it out of the baler without string on it there, so it's just sitting out there. Well, that bale was whole here a couple days ago, and those elk pretty much knocked her right down in one night. But we don't get a whole bunch of elk here. We've had a couple through the yard, a couple miles up the road there. They're kind of always there, but they haven't made it down this far, so this is kind of the first time, so it's kind of cool to see. I just hope they stay the hell out of my hay barn, that's all. So quite the trail they got here, packed in across. My runway's up over here. My runway runs up down the top of that ridge there, and you can see the house over there. We're just a couple hundred yards from the house, so it's pretty cool. Anyways, we're gonna get across the swamp here and check out the home line. Okay, let's get at her. Okay, just made a stop at the first cubby here, and the cubby was bunged up a bit there. The cable was pulled down tight into the trees, and it's like something was caught up in it, but it honestly looked like rabbit fur. So I was, coming in here, there's a ton of rabbit tracks everywhere, so hopefully that means there'll be a few links here sooner or later, but nothing so far. But this is the first trap of the night, so I reset it and we'll go and check some others. Okay, on down the trail we go. Well, we're just stopped here checking out our second lynx pen here. No action around here. A ton of rabbit tracks everywhere. Everywhere I look there's rabbit tracks. But I haven't seen no lynx tracks here last couple trips out. But they'll be back sooner or later, I'm hoping. But anyways, go out there and check the wolf snares. We didn't have a very good day today though. We lost one of our Beagle dogs there. He was about 16 and a half years old. I don't know, he had a stroke or something last night, middle of the night there. So we were kind of worried that we were going to have to make a decision here this afternoon about dealing with him there, but he passed on his own about 9 o'clock this morning. So a little bit sad around the house today. That's no good. 16 and a half years, that's a long time to have one of your friends around. So anyways, we'll get going here and check some more snares. Okay, just walking out of one of the bait sites here. There's a couple of fresh tracks, hard to tell, within the last couple days. Wolf tracks. And then with my headlamp here, I was looking in through the bush and figured I saw something moving. Thought maybe we're gonna get lucky, but so I grabbed the gun and went in there, but nothing in there this time. Anyways, I'll get everything packed up again and go check some more. Thought I was getting lucky there. A couple coyotes walked down the trail here. Lots of rabbit tracks, like I was saying, but we just went past our 280 box there. Nothing been sniffing around it. Coyotes walked right past, so oh well. Get up here and see what's up on the trail. both ways, so hard to tell which way was first. Well, it might have been two of them. Coyote tracks there too, but one set's definitely wolf. So, oh well, we're about a half a kilometer from the next bait station, so maybe we'll get lucky. Well, definitely some wolf tracks walking around on the swamp here. Still haven't checked all the snares, but lots of coyote tracks. I got a camera over there in the trees, and I got a couple of coyote pictures this week, but I should have got a lot more because there's a ton of tracks around here. But we'll see where this wolf come from. I do have bait at the far end that I haven't set up around yet. There just wasn't enough tracks around it to know where to set, so maybe I'll be able to set up some tonight. But a couple more around anyways. Okay, let's go see what we can see. Okay, I just walked in here off the swamp. This is where we caught, I don't know, a few weeks ago there, we caught that big female in there. But a couple snares I can't see very good from the sled, so I had to walk in, but hardly any snow. There's that snare there, we got that big female. So those wolves, they came in close, but they're pretty wise to this spot now. But we'll leave those up there because you never know. They kind of circled right around on the snowmobile trail here and then buggered off down the other end of the swamp. I do have baits down there. No snares. Let's go see if they hung out there long enough to make some tracks. Okay, let's go down there. Oh, we just went past the last bait there. A little bit of coyote piss, but yeah, those wolves, they're just getting a little bit wise to my bait stations, I think. There was I don't know, a couple winters ago, we had a pack of 17, I think, wolves, and I think we got a majority of them here. Obviously their pack, you know, they reproduce a little bit, but we've taken 17 wolves, or 27 wolves out here in the last 2.5 winters, so down to the last couple here, I think. But lots of coyote tracks here. But those wolves just aren't even going into the bait anymore. Pretty sure that they're just wise to the bait, even though it's new bait station. They're associating that bait with trouble, so they get pretty smart. But anyways, we'll just keep at her. Hopefully the moose populations start making a comeback around here. Starting to see a few again here this winter. There was like nothing here this season. Okay, well, time to get back to the house. A couple little chores to do on my airplane there. I gotta fill in some cracks in the door flying around there. It's a little cooler here right now. It's about -19 at the moment. I was flying yesterday about -20. Breezes were finding their way in through the doors pretty bad, so got some little rubber seal stuff there today I'm gonna try out, so we'll see if we can go do something with that. Okay, let's get back to the house. Okay guys, we got back from checking the snares and stuff there tonight. There was a few tracks and stuff, but no catches, so hopefully that turns around here pretty soon. But anyways, I'm out in the hangar with the Supercub. Was flying it yesterday finally, and it's the first time I had it out in these sub-zero temperatures, and this little Supercub is got a lot of air leaks in her, so I'm just out here looking to see what I can do to fix up a couple spots. So right here in the top door, I got a good 1/4 inch or more gap there that I gotta try and tighten up. So what I got here is a roll of this. This is actually just some foam rubber to seal underneath a canopy on a pickup truck. So I was looking for a P seal, so basically half of that, but this was this is a lower quality. It's kind of foam, so I don't know, it might not last very long, but the price was right to give it a try. So I seen some on an aircraft supply place there that was about 40 times as expensive if I need to get something higher quality. So basically I'm just gonna cut one of those hollow tube sections off and create a piece seal, and then it's gonna go on the inside underneath this trim, and then when I close the door it's just gonna hit like that. So it's about -20 out here, 20 degrees Celsius, so I'm not gonna do too much tonight. I just want to see how it's gonna work, and I think it's gonna work pretty good. So warm up in the next couple days, so I'll figure that out. And then another issue I have is if we look here on my magneto switches, when I built this panel, I wasn't thinking about getting in and out. This Supercub's a little tighter than my old Vagabond there to get in and out of. So my problem here is I'm worried about hitting those mags live when I'm getting out without realizing it. So I bought this guy at the hardware store, or the parts store. So I'm gonna steal these rings off here. They're just held on some little machine screws. Not sure if it's gonna be heavy duty enough or not, but I'll give it a try. I'm just gonna mount those, so basically they're just gonna look like how these are, just protect those switches a little bit. So they're gonna work too. Just want to take a look at things here tonight, make sure what I bought is sufficient. So I think everything's gonna work pretty good. So anyways, I'm gonna get at her here a little bit and I'll see what I can get done tonight. I don't think I'm gonna get a whole bunch done, but if I do, I'll bring you back on. We'll check it out. Okay, let's get at her. Okay guys, so I just pulled a few screws out of this piece of trim here, and I took this short piece of this rubber just to try it out. And you know, this piece of trim only had 3 screws in it. There's a whole bunch more holes in it, but this is a brand new fuselage from Airframes Alaska. It's got about 10 hours on it, so I'm trying to drill as least many holes as I possibly can, because you know it's like something brand new. You don't want to fill it full of holes if it's not necessary. But anyways, I think this is going to work pretty darn good. I'll close this door here, and you can see it's like flexible enough that it's going to seal up that gap pretty nice, and puts like no pressure on my door. Obviously it's not screwed in, that trim is just barely holding it there, but that's gonna work nice. So I might take these little switches apart here and make sure that's gonna work, and then head back in the house. Hands are already cold, so right on. It's looking good. Okay guys, I took this little switch panel I bought apart, and I think, get on the light here. There, I think those are gonna work perfect. Just got to drill some small holes in my panel, and then these get fastened by some machine screws in the back side. And to start with, I'm just gonna put two, one on each side of the double switch here. Might end up putting one in the middle, but I think I'll get away with just putting them on the outside. That'll protect what I need to protect, just to keep my knee or my boot from switching those mags live, hopping out and not realizing it. So right on. My little parts I found today are starting to turn out pretty good. Another thing I did in this plane is I did all the interior myself. Did that extended baggage back there, and I covered it with this carbon fiber vinyl wrap stuff. And you know, I just did it this summer, so it's turned out pretty darn good so far. So hopefully it holds up. A few more little panels to get finished up in here. It used to be a red and white plane, but I'm not a red guy, so I switched it to blue. A few little red components here and there that I got to work on, but get to a point where you just want to fly your plane. So, and that's where I was. Just want to fly my plane. So anything mechanical, obviously we get that done, but things like paint color, that don't make her fly or keep her grounded. So anyways, cool. So that's it for tonight. I'm heading in. Like I mentioned earlier there, our little Beagle dog Clyde there, he passed away today. And yeah, he was 16 and a half, so we're gonna go reminisce on him a little bit tonight and go through some pictures. So anyways, have a good night, guys. We'll it's a couple more days of the weekend, and we're gonna get out trapping, get out on the line. I think my mom's coming out this time, so looking forward to that. So okay, have a good night.